Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And our starting pitcher here today, number 14. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Yeah, electric stuff and just great fastball, able to move it around the zone, has that late life to it. It's not uncommon at all to see him get up into double-digit strikeouts in a ball game. And I think the one thing about it is getting quicker strikeouts rather than lengthy at-bats. That'll allow him to pitch deep into the ball game and maybe throw a complete game.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
On the ground. In time to Gehrig. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
All right, Yankees.
And now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. In the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Welcome back. And on the hill, number 13. What's the word on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the center fielder, number 26.
The center fielder, number 26.
One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Here's the 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Digging in, number 36. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. And ball one. That one missed. Got him swinging.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The 1-0. That one fouled off. The wind to the pitch. So now 1-2.
2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
New inning getting started. Now, number 5.
The first base.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Chick Hayfie.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Popped up. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, George Harper.
Here's Harper now. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Second inning here, no score. Throw to first, and he dives back in safely. And the righty deals. In the air, left field. Number 35 settles underneath it, makes the catch, 2 away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied. 0-0. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Gehrig. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First offering misses the mark. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Pitch misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. Righty delivers. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now at the plate, number 35. In there, and it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner at first. And that one is inside. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Inside, ball 2.
Next pitch, inside, ball 2. Swings through that.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch. Double play ball to second. Steps on the bag for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
That taking yourself double play can be a little tough sometimes because you got to get to the bag. You got to avoid the runner sliding in. But that second baseman did an outstanding job. He's really smooth with it, and he actually made it look pretty easy.
And up next for New York, number 39. They say you win.
0-1.
The pitch. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next offering in the dirt, and it's 1-2. And that's down and away.
It's a good take.
Next pitch inside, and it's 3-2. Gene Robertson waiting to hit for the Yankees. And he deals. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
So digging in, Gene Robertson. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. Kicks and fires. And that's downstairs and outside.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
That clips the zone, and it's 1-2. Runner on the go. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now number 19. They say it went.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Just missed. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Yanks strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning. Now up for St. Louis, number 31. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Now it's the DH, number 8. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Bounce to the right side. In time to Gehrig. And a couple of quick outs. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And up next for St. Louis, number 71.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a foul ball. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Top of the third, no score. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. And that is that. Redbirds down quietly. Still no score. And welcome back. And now the DH, number 29.
The designated hitter, number 29.
And the right-hander back to work. And there's a ball. That one down the line, and that chance handled, and he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 26.
Number 26 stepping in now for the Yankees. That one off the mark, and that is ball one. Good eye right there.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. And the pitch. And there's ball 4.
Down, ball 4.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Now the number 2 hitter, number 36. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
The 2-2 on the way. And just misses with that one.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And here it comes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner on at third. One gone. And that's ball 4.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Now it's the power-speed combo. Babe Ruth.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And there's a foul ball. Runners are at the corners, one away. Struck him out looking.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And the batter now, Gehrig, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And takes low for ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics.
And it gets by him. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Number 35, stepping in now for the Yankees. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
First and second, 2 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, number 39. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 13, done for the afternoon. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Jesse Haynes takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Just off the inside edge.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In the air out to center. Number 71 has a beat on it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at the ballpark. Now here is number 29. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. And no one can get there. It falls in. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Frankie Frisch digs in now. Fouled off. He was late.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And a pitch. In the air, left side. Number 35. He ranges to his right and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's a 1-run game.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Number 5 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. The next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Swing and a pop-up. Number 36. Moving under this one. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 7.
So 2 down now. And here is Chick Hayfie. 0 for 1 so far. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The 0-1. Ground ball left side. Jump throw. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now here is Harper. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball. Hayfie leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Oh and 2 now. Stays alive. Move to first. Hayfie back easily. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand batter waits. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cardinals 1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the third baseman, Gene Robertson. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And the 1-0.
Hey!
And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, number 19.
Here's the catcher, number 19. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's in there. That's strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Out there to center. Number 71 under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 29.
In now is the Yankees DH, number 29. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes. And that's in for a strike. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jimmy Wilson. Here comes a pitch. Chopped on the ground. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The batter, number 31.
And now the shortstop, number 31. Struck out swinging his first time. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 8.
Number 8, next up for the Cardinals. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, and our score remains 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, number 26.
Number 26.
Haynes back to work.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Bunting for a hit. 0-2 now. Smash to the left side. On to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, number 36.
And next for New York, number 36. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Ruth stands in now and watches strike one. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Yanks held in check, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, number 71. The pitch. Right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now here is number 29. 1 for 2. This one popped up. Gehrig drifts towards it. And there's 2 down.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Frisch.
Here's the second baseman, Frankie Frisch.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Fouled off left side.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cardinals 1. Bottom of the 6th, and here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
The first baseman.
And Gehrig hit cleanup for that famed Murderer's Row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off one World Series title after another. There's the strike.
Gehrig hit behind Babe Ruth in those Murderer's Row days. They both have tons of power, but their home runs had much different trajectories.
Here comes the 0-1.
While Ruth hit these high towering fly balls out of the park, Gehrig just crushes line drives into the stands. I mean, he hit absolute bullets.
Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back. Another 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Got it by him for the K.
I mean, trying to hit that pitch immediately after seeing a good fastball on the pitch before, just a brutal task, man. I don't envy this at all. You almost have to sit fastball and hope you get one you can put in place so you don't have to deal with the potential of seeing the knuckleball with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hayfie moving back for this one. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. Not in time. He's safe.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And up next for New York, number 39. This guy has turned into a beast. fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 3-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And here is Gene Robertson.
Gene Robertson.
Gets under it and pops it up. Number 31 should have this one. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. 7th inning coming up. Yankees 3 and the Cardinals 1. Back here at the ballpark, and now number 5. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, and 2 now. And now 1 and 2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Righty to the plate. Bounce to the left side. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Chick Hayfie. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. In the air, left field. Number 35 under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And they still trail it here 3-1. Number 36 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Number 19 stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball there. Oh, and 1 now. That's in there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And There's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Number 26 stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next offering is downstairs. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So the Yanks go in order, and the score stays 3-1. Ready to begin the eighth, and here's the catcher, Jimmy Wilson.
Jimmy Wilson.
And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. This one popped up, middle of the infield. And there's one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Number 31, next up for the Cardinals. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Swings through that one for strike two.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And the 0-2. In the air out towards right center. Ruth makes the grab. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 8.
2 outs, base is empty. Number 8 next up for the Cardinals. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the catch, inning over. And down in order go the Cardinals. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, number 21.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Number 36 stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a strike.
0-1.
And he takes a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 1 out now.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Ruth, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
On a line, base hit.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed.
Run around to go. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. In the air, right field. And it's caught for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Number 35.
So up next, number 35. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Ruth off of first with 2 away. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One left for the Yankees, but they still lead it 3-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Moore.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, number 71. And that one is lifted in the air. Ruth has this one sized up, squeezes it, and there's one down. Stepping in, number 29, 1 for 3. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run. Out. Number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Frisch now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The 0-1. Left field. Number 35 turns to the right on the move. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
3-1 ball game, quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
Get your hand off my penis!